First of all, congrats on the show. Annoyingly, still haven't seen the final 3 episodes because I'm loving the show so far. To kick off and get started, were you both relieved or disappointed to not have to do a Russian accent for the show?
Oh,
Oh, good.
yeah.
I was relieved, to be fair. I think it's one less thing to think about, and I think,
Yeah, as an Australian,
yeah,
I would have felt troubled. Yeah, with
yeah.
that.
I think maybe you put a group of British and Australian actors
Yeah.
in a setting, and then expect them all to do Russian accents. They're all going to sound different. They're all going to sound probably a bit shit. They're all going
Yeah,
to
but
be.
I'm sure we would have found a way to make it a bit embarrassing for us.
It would have been embarrassing. We would have offended some people.
I find a way to embarrass myself no matter what, but that would have really.
Yeah, I think it helps having, us having our individual regional,
Yeah.
accents, British accents. I think it gives kind of the scope of the Soviet Union and where the people coming from different parts while still keeping it.
Not Australia, but
No,
yeah, that would have, a
don't
g'day
have an
would
Aussie
have
Rush.
been wrong. Yeah.
I think you need to shout Ben and Matt and say, where are the Australians in the space race? Come on.
Yeah. What were they up to at the time?
Oh my God, I love that.
With Star City being a spin-off of For Mankind, were you both familiar with the show or was this all very new?
I was just saying, like, I was holding off until we had completed, so I didn't spoil outside of things, but I am in my For All Mankind journey at the moment, and it's brilliant. It's just so Matt and Ben, like, it's such an incredible ensemble. It's so intimate, so character driven. Like, I think I really was so, like, thrilled watching it and knew I was, like, in for such a treat. And it, like, having read, Star
Yeah.
City and knowing the way that they think of everyone and everything and way beyond what I can, like,
Yeah, I think that's the main thing that kind of links the shows is that character,
the humanity of it.
humanity of
Yeah.
everyone and the character driven stories and the ensemble, the really strong ensemble, and it was just a joy to be a part of that world. I didn't know the show before. I'd heard of it, but I hadn't seen it. And again, I chose not to watch it while we were filming just because I wanted to stay in our vein, But it
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Do some viewing parties together. For
Yeah.
Mankind. There you go.
Yeah, For All Mankind Sleepover.
Both of you playing cosmonauts. Cosmonauts is a way cooler title than astronauts anyway. But playing cosmonauts, you're in some really exciting situations, some really cool looking sets.
Yeah.
Did you both have to do any like cosmonaut training for this?
Yes.
What was the term? The scientific term? for
We
the
were
zero
dingle-dangled around a lot by some really professional stunt performers.
Yeah.
It is like a true puppeteering situation. I mean, like later on as well, there were all kinds of things. There's like one where you really are balancing from, there's no other way to say it, but the groin region.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more, that was troubling for some more than others. And you really have to have a core.
You do.
Yeah, you have to.
We got everyone had abs by the end of it,
Yeah.
which was great.
Yeah.
Look, bonus.
Perks of the job.
Job when you got abs.
It is
But
kind
it was
of
a lot.
like
It was
extreme, like reformer Pilates.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're hanging from, 2 anchor points and you have to keep your body straight and
And you
move
must be doing that for
yourself
like a while as well.
And
months.
so upside down, upside down a lot, and then also like it's like easy. But to be honest with you, I loved that part of it. Like
Yeah, I like floating around.
yes, I love floating around, and
It was good. We enjoyed it.
cool.
Even
Like,
being
it
in
is
a
so cool.
blacked out studio inside of small space capsule for weeks was almost like prison, but probably not quite.
I remember when I got the job, I was oh shit, sorry. I was going to say over the moon, and then I realized that was a massive
a good one.
embarrassed pun, but
A natural.
I was very, very
Yeah.
excited and shocked and like what and then I got an email quickly following saying, by the way, are you claustrophobic? And I was like,
What?
no. I mean, like, I hope not. And yeah, it was, I don't think I am not, thank God. But
No, you're not.
yeah,
You did very well, I think.
but I was worried because I hadn't thought about that before.
a lot of confined
Yeah,
spaces.
it's all good.
Going into like the characters and story, Alice, were you absolutely devastated reading the scripts? Because Anastasia's story, it's like I found it really heartbreaking, but particularly because it's so reflective of, unfortunately, a lot of misogyny that happens in our reality in today's world. What was that kind of reaction reading Anastasia's story?
Yeah, I think I found it exciting because I thought it was so well articulated, and it is sometimes hard to feel that you can express those things. And in fact, like it is, this has been really lovely, but I do sometimes struggle with the press aspect of the job because I feel massively not good, like insufficient to the thing, like doing the acting part of the job is all about disappearing the world around you and not thinking what people are thinking about you. And it actually can be really introverted. And then when you have to come out of your hibernation period in the mountain and like be amongst people and talk about it, I find it, I know I'm smiling and everything now, but I do get very anxious. And I loved and related to her feeling eclipsed by the idea of herself.
Yeah.
I think that is something that also is just interesting for anyone in this day and age where we can kind of create our own legend or our own legends of ourselves, online. It's sort of like this voluntary picture of Dorian Gray where, we can always stay in this one perfect place, but you have to live your reality. And I loved exploring that. And I would like to say one more thing, which is actually, it was a beautiful experience to be able to portray something so heartbreaking, and that really did show a woman who is meant to be a feminist icon who is being completely and utterly controlled by men, but not to have that experience at all in the making of it. Like, this was one of the most loving, collaborative, supportive sets that I've been on. And like Matt and Ben are such great showrunners and creators. Like, it was really nice to be able to have that be the content, not the environment.
Amazing. And sorry, Sasha is the classic cocky flyboy, but the fact that it's such like within a grounded world and tone, was that fun? Was that like a challenge?
It was fun. It was fun. It was kind of like, especially in kind of the early. There's definitely development with Sasha as the show goes on and his character, but I think being able to play with the his, I don't know, his cockiness and his kind of daredevil-ish nature, especially in a scenario and within a world is so kind of isolating and oppressive. I quite enjoyed getting to be the one that kind of was like maybe having a good time, when other people were really not.
Maybe having a good time,
but we don't know. So yeah, it was a nice kind of lightness to.
But I loved the way you played it. Like, yes, you're playing that character, but I also felt like Sasha was playing that character.
Yeah,
and
for
you
sure.
do that so beautifully. If you don't mind me saying so.
No, I don't. Thank you. No, say. I'm gonna shut.
I'm saying it. He's got nuance galore, and I love it.
Oh, bless you. No, it's true. It's having that's his way of coping with this, with the oppression and where they live, and the stress of it all. And it kind of you will start to see some cracks as it goes on, as the show goes on, and see a bit of the real Sasha. But it's fun. It's great. Yeah.
Amazing. That's unfortunately all the time I've got, but thank you both for your time. Congrats on the show. And again, I'm itching to watch those final 3 episodes.
Oh, that's so cool to hear. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks for the
Thank you.
love.